Zen and the martial way. Zen as a marketing strategy. Imagine walking into a bookstore and discovering that Zen has apparently colonized the entire non-fiction section. Zen and baseball. Zen and creativity. Zen and making money. Zen and folding laundry. At this rate, we're only a few publishing cycles away from Zen and parallel parking. But here's the twist. When everything is Zen, nothing is. Today, Zen isn't just a spiritual path. It's a vibe, a mood, a marketing adjective with a black belt in self-promotion. And nowhere is this more obvious than in the martial arts. The moment someone sees a dojo with soft lighting and a single strategically placed bonsai tree, boom, Zen martial arts. As if minimal interior design and a few slow movements automatically unlock enlightenment. Let's pause that fantasy. Zen, actual Zen, isn't an aesthetic. It isn't a productivity hack. And it definitely isn't shorthand for things that feel kind of calm and vaguely Japanese. Zen is a path aimed at one thing: the realization of infinite mind, the total collapse of the imaginary boundary between me and circumstances. That's a little heavier than what most people mean when they say, "I'm trying to bring some Zen into my morning routine." So how did we get here? How did a rigorous monastic tradition end up becoming the spiritual seasoning sprinkled across every modern hobby? Part of the answer is cultural nostalgia. Slap the word Zen onto something and suddenly it feels deeper, more authentic, more meaningful. Saying martial arts improve focus is fine. Saying martial arts are Zen in motion sounds like you just leveled up in wisdom. But there's a problem. It isn't true. Take aikido. People love calling it moving Zen. Except its founder, Morihei Ueshiba, didn't base it on Zen at all. He based it on Omotokyo, a Shinto-derived spiritual movement. Judo? Built more on Meiji-era education policies than Zen temples. Karate? Influenced far more by Confucian ethics and Okinawan culture than anything a Zen monk would recognize as practice. Yet the myth persists. Because the movements look graceful, because the uniforms are clean, because someone rings a bell before class, the martial arts must be Zen. But Zen doesn't hide inside elegant choreography. Zen isn't a performance. Zen isn't even a state of mind you can achieve through practice. Zen is what happens when a teacher and a student wrestle with the very question of who or what is experiencing anything at all. Without that relationship, without that inquiry, without that radical confrontation with the nature of the self, Zen and martial arts is just a slogan. And once Zen becomes a slogan, it becomes whatever we want it to be. Zen and leadership. Zen and cooking. Zen and interior design. Zen and pet grooming. We can attach Zen to anything, except the one thing Zen actually demands: dismantling the ego that wants to attach Zen to everything. The irony? Zen can illuminate the martial way, but only when the martial way stops trying to cosplay as Zen and actually enters the territory Zen points to. Not calmness, not fluidity, not aesthetic minimalism, but direct awareness of the activity of self. Everything else is branding. And the more we confuse branding for practice, the further we drift from the path Zen actually offers. Which brings us back to the bookstore, to the endless parade of Zen and this thing, Zen and that thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with the creativity. But if everything is Zen, then what is not Zen?